I will go ahead. We've only got 10 minutes, but I think y'all know how to do some of these already. But I'll still kind of go through them. I will start with box and whisker plot because that's the one we've all forgotten how to do. It's not difficult. It's just remembering what to do on that one. So on the box and whisker plot, I just put my numbers in order, okay? So I need to find the middle, okay? So where is my median? Where are my middle two numbers? Wouldn't that be these two? So what is my median? What would be 18 plus 21 divided by 2? You just find the average of your middle two numbers. Can somebody tell me what that is? 19.5? Okay. So I'm going to write that down. 19.5 is like my middle box, my middle of my box. What did I do? Oh, okay. So then what do you do for the others?
You have to find the middle left.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is, that was the first middle thing. Now let me split this in half. What are, on the right side, what are my two middle numbers? So if I find the middle of these, that's 23.5. I'm going to say that's to about right here. So that's that box. Is everybody okay with that? So there's my, now let me go to the left side. Aren't these my middle two numbers? And what's the middle of those? What if I add those and divide by 2? 15.5? Or was it 15? Oh, 14.5. Goodness.
Sorry. You really wanted to.
I really was like dead set on 15. Sorry. Okay. Clearly, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. 14.5. So sorry. So sorry. So the end of my box here is at 14.5. Does everybody understand where our boxes come from? So the middle is my middle. The other two ends are, let's split it in half and find each of those. Okay, do we kind of get that? Now, what's the last thing that I find? My whiskers. So what do I do for my whiskers? Yes?
Why do you have to, like for 18 and 21, I understand why you put them together and divide by 2. But
Yes.
why do you put 13 and 16? Why can't you just take 13 and then 24?
Because so this, once I find those two middle terms, I'm going to split this in half. So looking on the left, what's my median? 2 numbers. When my median is 2 numbers, I have to add them and divide by 2.
Oh, because 18 is part of it.
Because 18 is part of it.
Okay.
Then over here, those are my middle two numbers. I must average those, add them and divide by 2. So the last part's the whisker. So what number does this go out to? 11. And what number does that go out to? 29. Those are called interquartile ranges. If y'all remember, this is quartile 1. Quartile. Does it mark that on there? I don't think so. But that's what y'all learned. That's what the reason was for a box and whisker plot. Okay? It's just finding the different little means of the little pieces. Okay? Y'all, we'll have a little time. I can go back over this one tomorrow. I think also what I'm going to do on the mean, variance, and standard deviation, to remind y'all, I think what I'm going to do is have a little table that's set up like this on there. Would that help y'all? If I set this up and then did like a little box down here? Yeah, I don't know. I thought about putting that on there so you'll be like, oh yeah. Then I add these up and divide, and then I thought about putting like a little, thing. So yeah, so you'll kind of know what I'm looking for, and only having one of those. I think I will put a mean, median, and mode on there because I feel like that's a little bit easier of a problem. It might take a little time. So that's that one. What is another one, y'all, that I can help y'all with? Or do y'all just want me to put answers up there?
Oh, yeah.
Like I can just put, everybody want me to just put the answers? Because y'all have the little review. So, and you're explaining, you may not agree with them. Remember, if you can explain your reasoning, it's probably fine by me.
Why is number 12 a 2, 5.1?
Why is number 12, why is it what?
see Andy is both 5.0.
Oh, that's a mistake, but 12 should be just 0.2. Like, what number doesn't belong? What number is way off? I don't know why they did. It's just randomly generated, and so, did I do something or something? Okay.
I always used to get one. Do we need to explain why we choose systematic like on number 5?
No, I am looking for systematic, but if it says, is there any bias? Answer that part.
I just said yes because they're at the store.
If they're at the bookstore, they're readers. Yeah, so that'll make it, different. It's not going to be the same one. It's not going to be a bookstore one, but it'll be kind of a similar type of question that you'll look for. Okay?
Wait,
Uh-huh.
how do you do number 10?
Number 10. So that one is also going to be a little different on your quiz tomorrow. This one just says, okay, you have 40% of voters are voting for candidate A. 42% of voters are voting for candidate B. Well, you still have 8% left. And with only your such a small sample size, it's not it could still go either way. So it could go either way is basically. Now, that one's a little different tomorrow, I think.
I put not enough information because 8% is still undecided.
Yeah, that's good. You can see they probably even said it different than I did. I wanted to see.
Because it.
Okay, we actually did this other one. Y'all, if you wanted to do a sample of something and I said, okay, like if we were doing a sample to represent our parish, wouldn't we want like several hundred people to represent our parish? Would 10 people be a big enough sample? No. If I asked 10 people, so look for a question like that, probably not a big enough sample size, okay? Because how many people do we have in our parish? Anybody
I
know?
said not enough information because 8%
I
is still undecided.
I saw it not too long ago. Wasn't a lot.
I know, it's
You
surprising.
probably looked it up.
Yeah, I
I
could.
think maybe a little under 10,000. Maybe.
So you wouldn't think like 10 to 30 people would be a big enough sample to represent the parish. No. You would want several hundred people to represent. Can you ask everybody in your parish a question? No. You can't ask all 10,000, right? But you kind of have to have big enough sample sizes. So that's a hint for tomorrow. Are y'all okay? Everybody's good with this for tomorrow? Y'all will review tomorrow as well. And quiz, and then we'll keep moving along the rest of the week. Test is next week. Then the midterms after that.